You're not addicted to your phone. You're addicted to escaping your own mind. Read that again. Because something inside you already knows it's true. 3 a.m. The room is dark. Your eyes are tired, but your thumb keeps moving. Up, up, up. One more video. One more post. One more scroll. You're not even enjoying it anymore, but you can't stop. This is not entertainment. This is escape. And the strange part? You don't even remember deciding to open your phone. It just happened, like a reflex. Like your body moved before you did. You unlock your phone, open an app, close it, open another, then go back again. Not because there's something new, but because something inside you is restless. And silence feels uncomfortable. Not loud, not painful, just empty. And that emptiness makes you reach for something. Anything. So you scrolled. There was a time when you didn't need this. When boredom was normal. When waiting didn't feel unbearable. When your mind could just exist without constant stimulation. But slowly, that changed. At first it felt harmless, checking your phone during small breaks, scrolling before bed, watching videos to relax. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Social media is not designed to relax you. It's designed to keep you hooked. Every swipe is engineered. Every notification is calculated. Every piece of content is competing for your attention. This is called variable reward reinforcement. The same system used in casinos. You don't win every time, but sometimes you do. A like, a comment, a video that makes you feel something. And your brain remembers that feeling. Not the content, the feeling. This is dopamine, but not happiness, not satisfaction, just anticipation. The feeling that the next scroll might be the one. So you keep going. Not because you want, but because your brain is waiting. Waiting for something better, something more, something that never fully comes. And here's the moment most people avoid. You're not scrolling because you're entertained. You're scrolling because you don't want to sit with yourself. Because the moment you stop, there's nothing left. No noise, no distraction, no escape, just you. Your thoughts, your emotions, the things you've been pushing away. And for many people, that's the hardest place to be. So your brain does what it's designed to do. It protects you. It says, let's avoid this. Let's distract. Let's scroll. Not because you're weak, but because you're trying to feel okay. Think about this. You're sitting alone. There's nothing urgent, nothing wrong, but something feels off. A slight discomfort, a subtle unease. You don't know what it is. So you don't question it. You escape it. Phone in hand, scroll begins. And just like that, the feeling disappears. That's how the loop forms. Discomfort, agero, scroll, relief. Your brain learns scrolling fixes this. So next time you feel that same discomfort, it doesn't wait. It reacts. Before you even think. That's why it feels automatic. Because it is. But this pattern didn't start with social media. It started much earlier. Somewhere in your past, you learned how to deal with emotions. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you were taught to stay busy, to not overthink, to distract yourself, instead of understanding yourself. Maybe silence felt uncomfortable. Maybe being alone with your thoughts felt overwhelming. So your mind adapted. It found ways to protect you, to keep you from feeling too much. And now, social media is just the easiest way to do that. Always available, always engaging, always ready to pull you away from yourself. But here's the contradiction no one talks about. The same thing that protects you is also disconnecting you. Scrolling makes you feel occupied, but empty, connected, but alone, distracted, but exhausted. It fills your time, but drains your awareness. Protection becomes isolation, and slowly, you lose something important. Your ability to sit with yourself, to think clearly, to feel deeply, to exist without needing constant input. And that's why stopping feels so hard. Not because you love scrolling, but because you've forgotten how to be without it. But here's the shift. The moment everything starts to change. What if this isn't addiction? What if this is adaptation? What if your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do? Avoid pain, seek relief, protect you. That changes the story. Because now, you're not broken. You're human. You learned a pattern, and patterns can be unlearned. Not with force, not with guilt, but with awareness. The next time you reach for your phone, pause, just for a second. Ask yourself, what am I trying to avoid right now? Don't judge the answer. Just notice it. Maybe it's boredom. Maybe it's stress. Maybe it's loneliness. Whatever it is, that's the real reason you're scrolling. And in that moment, something powerful happens. You create space, a gap between impulse and action. And that gap is where your control lives. You don't have to stop scrolling completely. You don't have to be perfect. Just be aware. Because awareness breaks the loop. And once the loop breaks, even slightly, you're no longer trapped in the same way. You might still scroll, but now it's a choice, not an escape. And slowly, you start changing. You sit a little longer without your phone. You notice your thoughts more. You feel your emotions instead of avoiding them. At first, It feels uncomfortable. But then something shifts. Silence stops feeling empty. It starts feeling real. And in that reality, you begin to understand yourself, not through content, not through distraction, but through presence. And here's the truth most people never realize. The moment you stop running is the moment you finally meet yourself. Not perfectly, not instantly, but honestly. So next time you're scrolling, late at night, lost in the loop, pause, look at your screen, then look inward. Because maybe you're not searching for something out there. Maybe you're trying to avoid something in here. And the moment you face it, everything begins to change. Silence isn't empty. It's just the place where you've been avoiding yourself.